This is Phil Marriott at Low Profile for tonight's Secret Sundays act, who is the gorgeous Nerina Pallot. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, good. Here on a Sunday for tonight's exclusive session.
Yes.
Very much looking forward to seeing you. What are we to expect tonight? What have you got in store for us?
I'm just going to be doing a solo show, so it'll be me and guitar and piano. And I'm just going to play a few songs that people might know of mine and songs that I've written for other people, and then a couple of covers. Yeah.
So a treat for the fans of yours and a treat for new fans
Yeah, and hopefully
as well.
it won't bore people who've not heard of me before.
Yeah.
There's nothing more boring than going to a gig and someone plays songs you never heard before and you're like, whatever.
I would imagine that you, and I have actually seen you live before when you were supporting. I can't remember who it was. It was at Basingstoke, and you were brilliant because you were very
was it
chatty.
Suzanne Vega?
It was Suzanne Vega,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Well remembered.
Yeah. Well, I've only played Basingstoke once in my whole life, and that was what it was.
It's a great venue as well.
It was a beautiful piano as well. At that
So
place.
you're here at Low Profile for the first time,
Yep.
our fourth act for Secret Sundays.
Yep.
And it's a joy to have you here as
Oh,
well.
Thank you for inviting me.
I have to say, last week's act, who was Joe McElderry, has done one of your songs as
Yeah.
well. How spooky
Did
is
he
that?
play it last
He
week?
played last Sunday, yeah.
Did he play my song that I wrote for him?
Not sure.
Or is he doing his opera stuff now?
Can't remember.
Because he's like the new Pavarotti, isn't he?
Yeah.
Except smaller.
Yeah.
And much cuter.
Yeah. Are you a fan of people covering your songs?
Oh yeah, it's really nice. It's really flattering, and I remember thinking that was really like one of the wilder sort of people to cover one of my songs.
Yeah.
But it was really great hearing his take on one of my tracks, and I like it because I think I write songs for people to hear, and not just to sit in my bedroom and sing.
And also probably maybe an artist that you wouldn't expect to hear, covering a Nerina Pallot song as well.
Yeah, it was really funny. So and what's really funny is since then I've played that song on occasion. People go, "Why are you covering a Joe McElderry song?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not.
I have to say, the BRIT Awards 2007.
Yeah.
You
Oh
were
my
nominated.
God, like a million years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Ivan Novellos as well. But the Brits, you lost out to Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
I can't think of a better person to lose out to, really.
I know, that was a sad year though. It was a great bunch of birds that we were all. I was in the same category as Amy, Lily Allen.
Really strong lineup, wasn't it?
Corinne Bailey Rae was the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was me, and I can't remember who the other person was, but it was relatively strong. Yeah. Of course, Amy had to win it. She should have won it every year. Hopefully, she'll win it next year posthumously.
Yeah.
With
Well,
her.
I say you lost out. You didn't lose out at all because I think to be nominated, that's an achievement anyway, isn't it?
It was a really big deal, so it was a great honour.
You've got a really big gay following as well, and I think what's interesting is you've got a huge amount of gay women that love you, as well as gay men, and I think it's only artists like Tori Amos maybe who are like that. I think it's quite a rare thing, isn't it, for it to be both gay men and gay women.
My gay fans have been incredibly loyal from I'm 10 years into my career, and they're so supportive. I guess I'm a bit of a hippie. Like I'm hoping that one day we won't even refer to people as gay or straight or as men or women. From a female point of view, I get really pissed off when people go female artists, or
gay singer, gay artist.
It's just like we're just artists, we're just people. I know that's a bit of a hippie thing, but that's kind of how I feel about it. But you are right. A large section of my fan base is gay, but have been with me for a long time, and I just think there's this sort of is there a natural empathy with hormonal women and gay men? I don't know.
I think it's the sensitivity because I think your songs are quite emotional.
Yeah, they are, and I think they talk about. I think they talk as much about people finding themselves as they do about finding love, and maybe if people feel that they're on the periphery of society, or they're not part of the mainstream vanilla way of looking at life, you feel like you're a bit out of sorts, don't you? So I think that's kind of what I'm talking about. Is not I feel like an outsider a lot of the time, and maybe that's one of the things that means that you connect a bit.
Tell us about your debut album, because I know it was quite a difficult period, maybe for you. I presume that because it was withdrawn.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened there.
It's funny. I was thinking about that the other day.
You're quoting. You announced something
about
A&R guy, was it?
Well, yeah. I mean, at that time when I made that record, I was a bit naive, and I thought that the moment you got a record deal, everything just fell into place. So I didn't realise how hard it is and how much luck isn't involved. And I was just very bitterly disappointed that it wasn't doing well. And I was also drinking too much at that point, and I was just a bit of a loose cannon. And I was drinking too much and going on the internet too much.
Always a bad thing. Now we've got Twitter, of course, which gets people into trouble,
exactly.
and Facebook.
I committed basically the career equivalent of drunken dialing online.
Yeah. Because weren't you dropped by your label after that point?
Yes,
I mean, was that, because I would
after.
guess that's probably a learning curve as well, because it makes you stronger when things like that happen.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny looking back, because I'm back on the same record label. I'm back on Polydor, which is really funny.
The irony.
Yeah, it is.
Nerina, it's lovely to meet you.
You too.
And we're so looking forward to seeing you play later for
It's gonna be
Secret
fun.
Sundays. And thanks for teaming up with Gaydar to do
You're welcome.
this. Thank you.
Passionate about music.